I'm in the woods. Actually, I'm on a pretty nice walking path. It's actually a ski trail. And the reason I'm on this ski trail is I'm trying to let it lead me to the north side of this lake. I've ice fished this lake before and I know that there's good panfish in it. And I'm specifically trying to get to the north side of the lake because that's typically the side of a lake that warms up the fastest as a southern aspect. So it's dark water, it's tannic, you know, it's got a lot of organic matter, bog influence, as you can see right here. So it's dark water. Well, what does dark water do? It warms up faster. So it's a little early in the season yet, but these lakes that have warmer water are typically the ones that start firing first. So I'm gonna look and see if there's some lily pads coming up. I'm gonna cast some bass baits around, not only to see if I can catch some bass, but also to reveal the presence of panfish. Because a lot of times you'll have bluegills pecking on your bass bait, and that'll let you know where those fish are at. So we're gonna mosey on down the path. I'm actually using a combination of Google Maps and the Humminbird Fish Smart app on my phone to reveal these trails that travel along the lake here. So I'm gonna be looking at the map and see how close I can get to this northern bay. Well, I wasn't rolling, I was just pulled into this little lagoon, I guess. Like I said, this is the north side of the lake, and I instantly got blown up by like a 2.5 pound bass. First cast, Terminator spinnerbait, black. And so that's a good sign. I'm sure there's a couple fish in here. It's got warmer water, I suspect, and I didn't know there was that nice a bass in here, so hopefully there's some more. I'm gonna set the camera up and start fan casting this little thing. That was a nice fish. Oh, right at the bank. Right at the bank. That was cool. I'm seeing a couple fish just kind of hovering here too. They're smaller ones, but well, I brought a little lighter rod too, so that'll be fun for fish of that caliber. There's fish right there. Jeez. Man, I mean, this is pretty consistent. I can get down with this. They're small, but I know there's nice ones in here now. So since I have 6 pound test on this spinning rod in preparation for maybe a little more weeds, I'm gonna put on something that I can't cast with my bait casting rod that I know is gonna fire them up real good. So what I'm gonna do is find a dream shot, which is a drop shot bait. Looks really, really good, wacky rigged on a drop shot, believe it or not. But in this case, it's just gonna act as a small worm for me because these bass aren't real big, and I bet a big bass wouldn't have a problem eating it either. But I got some 1/0 worm hooks, EWGs, and I'm just gonna thread that on there, text posed, with no weight, and let it swim around and have some fun on my spinning rod. Oh, there's another wood tick too. That's 3. That's spring. Oh yeah. Oh, there's another one. Gross. Frickin' wood ticks. Yuck. Dang it. I know I'm gonna have them all over me. I won't be able to sleep at night. That's it. Just a mini little Texas rig with no weight on it. That'll be fun. Watch this. I'm sure it's gonna be mayhem. Oh, there's like 10 bass sitting right there. There he is. Oh, come on. right in front of me. I will catch fish on every cast. I guarantee it if I can find a hook. I mean, it's not even fair when you can see bass everywhere and they're swimming right up to it and eating it. Come on. There we go. See if I can keep it away from the smaller ones. I'm just gonna cast like 2 feet in front of me. See? See if we can get some live strikes on my chesty. This casts so well with the spinning reel. Oh, come on. Wow! That one hammered it. That's the beauty about a Texas rig worm, is I can cast it in the woods and it'll come back to me. Nice. Watch that one eat it. That's pretty fun. See, I'm just casting 2 feet in front of me. Pretty dumb. Pretty fun though. Alright, I just changed batteries in my GoPro. Still using the little Dream Shot as a miniature worm with the 1/0 EWG. And there's still bass cruising everywhere. Look at this, I'm casting, I'm reeling basically right up to me. Bam. Just whacking it right at shore. It's kind of fun. I mean, they're little, but it's fun. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, almost instantly. This is a better fish too. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah. This is a better fish, finally. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh, stay down. Stay down. Stay down. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. I knew there were some nicer ones in here. Look at that. That was like first cast with the spinnerbait again. Oh, that was awesome. The day is only getting warmer, so there might be more bigger fish kind of moving up here. I'm willing to deal with the ticks for that. Well, I've hardly had to leave this little bay, but I mean, I think I've had enough. I'm gonna go find another part of the lake, maybe holding some bigger fish, maybe isn't as warm, maybe has more concentrated laydowns, maybe one fish in them being a decent one. So I'm gonna mosey on around the lake. Well, I was just kind of walking the trail back to another part of the lake, and I thought I'd take a couple casts here, and I caught like a 3-pounder again. First cast, I'll show you the B-roll footage. There won't be any sound or anything, but then I just proceeded to catch bass like every cast again. So this was quiet before, but as the day's going on, there's more fish pushing up here, and I really wish I could access that whole shoreline, but from here, I mean, it seems to be pretty good anyway. So I'm gonna put the camera up for a little while and see if I can get another nice one on cam. Reach out and touch the other bank. This little bay is just big enough where I can fan cast and cover the whole thing. That's what's really nice about the way this sets up. And from what I noticed on Google Maps, the lily pads really get thick in here. So this is a good time of year to come in here while it's nice and clean and you can fish around the whole thing. Otherwise, you're basically limited to frogs, which is a lot of fun, but this gives you a lot more options. Oh, man, that one was mad at that. Whew. Right at shore. See, you can be super stealthy from shore as well. That fish was not shy. Hit right at shore. There's got to be another big one in here. Oh, that one ain't big, but right on cue. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh man, there's more than one. Oh, there's like 3 on it. Wow. Jeez, there's fish just scattering everywhere right there. Probably make that same cast. There we go. See? Just little swimming motions. And this isn't a private pond. This is public waters. This is just a little bit harder to get to is all. Unpressured fish. And it's just nice getting outside and putting in the work to get to these places. And they typically seem to pay off. I mean, I'm having a blast. I just went out on a lot of lakes, and I can just come out here and get my fix and set the hook in a hurry. But it's all because I know where the warm water is going to be based on the strength of the sun. It's these south aspect bays that get warmest quick. Yep. This is a lake I'm gonna have to totally bring my kayak to. Ooh, there's a nice bass right there. Since I can't really pitch a spinnerbait and shake it in place, I'm going to go back to that little worm. That'll look like a better one. Oh, there we go. Maybe not the one I saw, but that was easy enough. Pitched a worm right in there. As I was saying earlier, I was going to put on a bass bait to see the presence of bluegills, see if I was pushing any bluegills around or if they're nipping at the back of my bait, but I just started catching bass like crazy, so stuck with that. And it appears to me that the panfish aren't quite up here yet. Maybe the lily pad's got a little bit farther along to get, but I'm gonna put my kayak in here real soon and whack some more of those bass, try to find some more of the bigger ones.